This is a great plan. Yeah, it's like they're not even fighting back. General's going to be so impressed. We might even get a promotion. Hell, we might get 2. Welcome back for another instructional video from your favorite military strategist, Command Master General Spike. Today we're going to be talking about those glorious mail order chaos goblins, the QRF, the quick reaction force. Today we're going to be going over a video on how to make them dynamic and attack different bases depending on different triggers. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so you're going to need 3 invisible helipads. We're going to name 1 Alpha, 1 Bravo, 1 Charlie. These are going to be basically used as waypoints for the QRF. You're going to get a heli, you're going to name it QRF_heli. We're going to hit OK. Then you're going to take the squad lead, not the group, the squad lead, and you're going to name him QRF. Then you're going to hit OK. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to select the helicopter and we're going to place 2 waypoints, one close, one a little further away. Then we're going to set up our triggers. The first trigger, we'll call trigger Alpha. It's going to use radio call Alpha. This is the trigger that is going to determine when the QRF leaves. So we're going to set the waypoint activation for the first waypoint. The next one is going to be QRF Bravo. And then the third one is going to be for Charlie. Sorry, activation, not QRF Bravo. We're going to move the waypoints to where we want the 2 different locations for our QRF to be going. Then we're going to go into the on activation and we're going to paste this code. Right here, you're going to put the name of the waypoint or the invisible helipad that you want to use as a waypoint for that action. So this one's going to go to the Alpha waypoint and this one's going to go to Bravo. And now we're going to hit play. Oh, first we got to put the troops in the helicopter. Now, we're going to hit the Alpha, or the Bravo trigger, and then the Alpha trigger to launch. This is really kind of cool because you can set this up to have where the QRF goes to different bases based on what your action. So if you have 2 different bases, the same QRF can respond to either or. So as you see here, the QRF is going to, helicopter's going to land, the troops are going to get out, and they are set to do a search and destroy on the player. But you can change that in the code to just a move marker if you want them to just move to a location or whatnot. Then the helicopter returns to base and lands. So now we're going to test the dynamics of it. So we're going to see if we can do the Charlie base. So again, radio call Charlie. That's going to activate the Charlie trigger. And then the Alpha. Now the helicopter will take off and should fly over to the Charlie waypoint, or the Bravo waypoint. And unload its troops. This is a cool little dynamic thing you can add to a mission to just kind of add some ambience or some reinforcements. So like if you're attacking an outpost, 1 of 2 outposts, you can have the one QRF go to either or go back. And then again he goes and lands back at base. Well, he didn't do a great job there, but we don't really care about the helicopter after it drops off the QRF. So anyways, time for code. So this code is really not that complicated. The first line is just assigning the group to the QRF heli, and then we're going to set the waypoint markers to move. You can see that we're adding a waypoint at the position of the invisible helipad marker Bravo. The next one we're adding for _WP1 is going to be Charlie, which is the landing area that we set up with the invisible helipad. We're setting the WP to transport unload. WP1 is being set to the landing zone, where we get rid of the fuel so the helicopter's forced to land. And then the next lines are for the QRF squad. It's telling them to look for the player and search and destroy, but you could add another invisible helipad, reference that, and make it a move marker. So, pretty simple. For the love of God, like, subscribe, and please leave a comment. I'm running out of ideas here. What the hell? Did they not know QRF was a thing? Shame.